Wall with the steal. So the Suns win it. They put.
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch money.
Might as well. I keep playing like this, man, I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up, you can't expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working. Study film, put the time in the weight room every day, and before you know it, you be playing instead of thinking out there, all right?
Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Just gotta get back at it, right?
You know it.
All right, man.
Everyone is in their seat here at the U.S. Airways Center as the Suns look to grab a win here in downtown Phoenix. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Washington Wizards.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Good on the shot.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Bodyguards checked in for Phoenix. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Bulls third.
You know, this team has been outstanding in terms of shooting percentage. Any team that can shoot this well can only give themselves a much better chance to win. They share the ball, they take high-quality shots, and they're always on the same page offensively.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Well, it wasn't the dream debut that he had wanted for himself, Clark, in his first NBA game, but nobody has a perfect debut.
That's true. I remember my first game as an NBAer, and it was awful. He did look a bit overwhelmed at times, but the team was able to get the win, so that's something positive that he can take away from it all.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
And that one's good. Chicago leading by 10.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Stolen by Len. 1:07 left in the first. Here's the bodyguard. Expanding his range, and the shot is good. The bodyguard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
And there's the rejection. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tucker has it in the corner. Right for three. Can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Rose. With 1 on the clock, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls out front.
Tune in Friday, January 31st. The Phoenix Suns go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden...
New group on the floor. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirotic. Tony Snell comes in for McDermott. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And it's Rose in for Kirk Hinrich. Montana, he's in at point guard. Alex Len out there with Danny Granger. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Knight in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Danny Granger in his prime, a 25-point-per-game scorer and an all-star. But knee troubles have conspired to hold him back over the last couple of seasons. Well, still an effective role player, but just not the star that he once was.
And it's Rose penetrating, and it's blocked by Montana. There's 39 seconds left here in the second, and he gets it to go. The bodyguard's got 7.
You recall, back in 2005, Danny Granger slipped to 17th on draft night because of concerns about his knee. He made it 7 seasons before that became a hindrance. Now he's trying to overcome it in the latter stages of his career.
There's the dish tonight. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Rose. Here's Montana, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Rose.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from Montana. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Rose attacking. Shot is off. Granger with the defensive effort. Here comes Knight. Here's Montana.
Hey, fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half. It wasn't what we had in mind, but there's plenty of time to get things straightened out. If there's one thing we can improve, it's shot selection. I know we can do a better job finding quality looks. That's going to be a top priority. The other issue is that we couldn't get any scoring out of the low post. That was a gaping hole in the floor for us. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives us, whether it's on the break or on the half-court set. We don't have any excuses for putting ourselves in this hole. Well, we're
getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
A good night so far for the bodyguard. 9 points and 2 blocks. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
Well, this isn't something they're going to see consistently from him, but they are enjoying his performance today.
Changing it up here. Suns trail by 13. So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Mirotic is out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. They get it again, Wright, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got his first basket.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react.
One more time, give him a hand.
Checked in for Marcus Morris. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Number 5 is Nikola Mirotic.
Well, the way he rebounds, I'm sure he has endeared himself to that coaching staff.
Yeah, and it's going to get him a lot more floor time if he continues to battle that hard in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Derrick Rose might be a superstar, but he doesn't lean towards the limelight. He said, I was always the kid who didn't say too much, and people didn't think I knew that much. But I followed everything that was going on in the room and always knew my surroundings. Paying attention to detail, that's part of being a point guard. Guys?
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand how to limit his mistakes. But last year...
And so...
Derrick.
Danny Granger.